I feel fine, actually. I feel a little bit better than I did after game one. I'm not sure if that's just because the body gets used to it, but I think just like everybody else, you try to get as much sleep as you can and recovery as far as your nutrition and your rest and just doing all the little things to try and get your body ready to go at it again tomorrow night.
Duncan, what are the biggest challenges of closing out a team? You've done it before. Brad Richards was saying that it's tougher to do in Game 5 because you've got a little cushion there if you don't do it.
Well, I think every game has been hard against these guys, and they've had certainly had their chances to score goals, and I think it's going to be no different in Game 5. It's going to be a tough game to play. We know their crowd's going to be into it, and they're going to be pumped up to play in front of their crowd now. And we've been in these situations before, going on the road, trying to close it out and try to use that experience a little bit. But at the same time, just focusing on having a good start and then going one shift at a time like we've done throughout this series.
A lot of your teammates make a lot of your ice time, and do you ever look at the end of the game wondering how you played so much, or have you ever amazed by the time you put on there?
I don't really. To me, it just kind of, I don't know. I've always played a lot of minutes, even when I was a kid. So maybe all those years of being in an outdoor rink all day long kind of makes playing 5 or 6 periods not that much. When you play for 7 or 8 hours as a kid on the outdoor rink. But I don't know. It's I know it's a lot of hockey. It's a lot of games in a short period of time. But I think we've got a lot of guys on the team who've played a lot of minutes, and I'm no different there. Where when we do have time off, you try to recover and do as best job you can to get the body ready to go for the next game.
Do you feel any different as you've gotten older, those minutes?
I don't notice anything. I think as I've gotten older, I've been smarter in researching and learning, ways to take care of the body, and I think that helps. But I feel the same way I did when I was 22.
In a closeout situation, especially after an overtime game, how much of it is mental? How much will mental toughness make a difference, do you think, in the next game?
Yeah, I think mental toughness comes into it in every game. There was mental toughness last night, playing 6 periods, getting into the 6th period where, you're just pushing and trying to be positive in your head that you can do it. And, it's a fresh start next game, and, we're looking forward to that challenge.
Do you think that's unique to your team, that you guys have always been able to win those close games and close out series and get far? I mean, is that a mental toughness? I mean, is that something you guys have developed over these years? I mean, is that unique, I guess?
Well, I think every team's different. Every year it's different. But I think certainly we've got guys in there in the room who've won before, and I think that helps. Experience helps, knowing that you've been in certain situations before. I try to draw upon that experience, but at the same time, you got to go out and execute, and we know that. And it's I know it's been said that it's going to be a tough game, and I just think that mental toughness comes into every single game, and we try to draw upon everything we have, and I think that we're a tough team mentally.
You have been in these experiences before, but Scott Donnelly hasn't. Has his performance surprised you?
Not really, to be honest with you. I remember from training camp thinking, just being so impressed by how he played, and can't even score on him in practice. And I remember going to Saskatoon early on in the season, and he made great save after great save there. And so since day one of seeing him this year, I've been impressed with him. And you hear the story with him, the story behind him, and I think that shows a lot of character in him, and I think now that he's in this position, he definitely appreciates it. You can see that in his face and just the way he carries himself.